My boy Chris put me onto some very deep insight the other day, talking about my journey with music and how I communicate to the world. I have an EP coming out tomorrow that I'm excited to share, and I sent him a link to it to listen and give me his insights into it. And he said, JT, this is a very talented EP. However, why don't you trust your music to speak the message you're trying to convey? I was like, that's deep. And he framed it saying, there's a lot of times I see you in rooms or see you in spaces where you're constantly speaking because you feel like you have to explain yourself. That joint hit on a very deep level. What really got me? He said, JT, music is your first language. English is your second. Oh man. And it's so true. I've understood and felt music even before I was cognizant of what the world was. My first real sentient memory was watching Star Wars for the first time, and I heard the opening chord. It wasn't the story, it was the opening chord. Do y'all hear this? And music has been so deeply prophetic to my life. There are songs that I've written years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, just on a whim. It was just a fun song that I made. And then 4 or 5 years later, I'm going through the exact same thing that I wrote about years ago. Life reflects art, and art reflects life. And I feel like a lot of producers run into that, where you have a sound, you have a story that you want to convey, but you feel like, yes, it needs a vocalist. Who's gonna hop on this beat? Who's gonna do this and do that? You said, JT, you're making world music. This don't need words. And that is so true to the message that I'm trying to convey. I want to have people from everywhere. When you listen to my music, I want you to feel and grow and to be better. Be inspired. Take it and run with it. Take it and do something with it. It is no longer mine. It's my message to you all. And that's why I love producing, because I can make a whole world, a whole soundscape. I can write. My pen is not terrible, but even I felt constricted by writing, where I'm like, do y'all not hear it? You just listen. You know what I'm saying? So that was just so deeply insightful. And I'm so excited to continue this journey with y'all. We're going around the world, y'all. We're going to be better. One instrument at a time.